Welcome to the ultimate guide to acing your next interview. We're here to help you master the art of answering top interview questions with style and confidence. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-time job seeker, we've got you covered. Get ready to unleash your inner superstar as we share our tips and tricks to help you stand out from the crowd. From tell me about yourself to what are your long-term goals, we've got the answers to all your burning interview questions. So sit back, relax, and get ready to rock your next interview like a boss. Let's dive in. Here are some common interview questions that you may encounter and how to answer it. Tell me about yourself. When answering the question, tell me about yourself, it's important to keep your response brief, focused, and relevant to the job you're applying for. Here are some steps to follow. Start with a brief introduction. Begin by giving a quick overview of who you are and what you currently do. Highlight your relevant experience. Discuss your professional experience and highlight any skills or achievements that are relevant to the job you're applying for. Explain your career goals. Share your long-term career goals and explain how the job you're interviewing for fits into your career plan. Personalize your response. Add a personal touch by briefly discussing your hobbies or interests that relate to the job or the company. Wrap up. End your response by thanking the interviewer and expressing your enthusiasm for the job opportunity. Here's an example answer to the question, tell me about yourself. Thank you for asking. My name is Sarah, and I'm a recent graduate from XYZ University with a degree in marketing. During my time in college, I completed several internships in the field, which gave me valuable experience in areas such as social media marketing, content creation, and event planning. I'm a creative problem solver who enjoys working in a team environment and collaborating with others to achieve shared goals. In my free time, I enjoy practicing yoga and exploring new hiking trails. I'm excited about this job opportunity because I'm passionate about marketing, and I'm looking for a challenging and rewarding position where I can continue to grow and develop my skills. What are your strengths? When answering the question, what are your strengths? It's important to be honest and specific while also keeping the job requirements in mind. Here are some steps to follow. Review the job description. Before the interview, review the job description and identify the key skills and qualities the employer is looking for. Identify your strengths. Think about your skills and qualities that align with the job requirements. These could include technical skills, soft skills, or personal attributes. Provide specific examples. Back up your strengths with specific examples from your previous experience, such as a successful project you completed or a specific achievement you are proud of. Be concise. Keep your response concise and to the point. Avoid listing too many strengths or going into too much detail. Show enthusiasm. Demonstrate your enthusiasm for the job and how your strengths make you a good fit for the position. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. I believe that one of my greatest strengths is my ability to communicate effectively. I'm able to clearly articulate my ideas and actively listen to others, which has helped me to build strong relationships with clients and colleagues. For instance, in my previous role as a project manager, I was responsible for leading a cross-functional team to deliver a complex project on time and within budget. Through effective communication, I was able to ensure that everyone was on the same page and working towards the same goal. Another strength of mine is my attention to detail. I'm meticulous in my work and take pride in producing high-quality deliverables. In my last performance review, my supervisor noted that my attention to detail was a key factor in our team's success. Overall, I believe that my communication skills and attention to detail make me a strong candidate for this position, and I'm eager to bring these strengths to your team. What are your long-term career goals? When answering the question, what are your long-term career goals? It's important to be honest, ambitious, and show that you have a plan for your future career. Here are some steps to follow. Be honest. Be truthful about your long-term career goals. Avoid giving a generic answer or something that you think the interviewer wants to hear. Show ambition. It's important to show that you're ambitious and have a vision for your future career. Discuss your aspirations and the goals that you set for yourself. Be specific. Provide specific examples of the direction you'd like to take in your career, the positions you'd like to hold, or the industries you'd like to explore. Align with the company. Make sure that your long-term career goals align with the company's mission and vision. Demonstrate how this job opportunity can help you achieve your career goals while also contributing to the company's success. Show your commitment. Highlight your commitment to your career goals and how you plan to achieve them. Discuss any relevant education or training you're pursuing to help you reach your goals. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. My long-term career goal is to become a marketing director in a fast-paced, innovative company that values creativity and collaboration. I'm passionate about marketing and have set specific goals to help me achieve this vision. In the short term, I plan to develop my skills in digital marketing by attending relevant workshops and courses. I'm also interested in gaining experience in international marketing, which I believe will help me to understand different cultures and markets. In the medium term, I'm aiming to take on a managerial role in the marketing department to develop my leadership and project management skills. I'm confident that with hard work, dedication, and the right opportunities, I can achieve my long-term career goal. I believe that this position as marketing manager is a great opportunity for me to develop my skills while contributing to the company's success. Ultimately, I believe that my long-term career goals are in alignment with the company's mission and vision, and I'm excited about the potential to grow with this organization. How do you handle stress and pressure? When answering this question, how do you handle stress and pressure? It's important to demonstrate that you have effective coping strategies in place and that you can handle difficult situations with ease. Here are some steps to follow. Acknowledge the question. Start by acknowledging that you understand the importance of being able to handle stress and pressure in the workplace. Give an example. Provide an example of a time when you faced a high-pressure situation, such as a tight deadline or a difficult client. Describe your strategy. Explain how you handled the situation and what coping strategies you used to manage the stress. This could include prioritizing tasks, delegating responsibilities, taking breaks, or seeking support from colleagues or mentors. Highlight the outcome. Share the outcome of the situation and how your approach helped to resolve the issue. Show confidence. Show confidence in your ability to handle stress and pressure by highlighting your track record of successfully managing challenging situations. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. I understand that stress and pressure are a part of any job, and I'm confident in my ability to handle these situations effectively. For example, in my previous role as project manager, I faced a tight deadline for a project, which was causing stress among my team. To manage the situation, I prioritized tasks and delegated responsibilities to ensure that everyone was focused on the most critical tasks. I also encouraged my team to take breaks and provided emotional support to help alleviate stress. As a result, we were able to deliver the project on time, and our client was extremely satisfied with the outcome. Overall, I believe that effective communication, collaboration, and a positive mindset are key to managing stress and pressure in any situation. I'm confident that I can bring these skills to your team and manage difficult situations with ease. Can you give an example of a time when you faced a difficult situation at work and how you handled it? When answering this question, it's important to demonstrate your problem-solving skills and your ability to stay calm and focused in challenging situations. Here are some steps to follow. Choose a relevant example. Select an example that is relevant to the job you are interviewing for and that demonstrates your skills and abilities. Explain the situation. Provide a brief overview of the situation you faced, including the context and the challenges you encountered. Describe your approach. Describe the approach you took to resolve the situation, including any strategies or techniques you used to manage the challenge. Highlight the outcome. Explain the outcome of the situation, including any results or achievements that resulted from your approach. Reflect on what you learned from the experience and how you can apply this knowledge to future situations. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. In my previous job as a marketing coordinator, we were tasked with developing a comprehensive marketing strategy for a new product launch in a highly competitive market. We were facing a number of challenges, including limited resources, a tight timeline, and complex customer requirements. To manage the situation, I first made sure that our team was aligned on our goals and priorities. Then, I developed a detailed project plan that included milestones and deadlines, and I assigned specific tasks to each team member based on their strengths and expertise. Throughout the project, I monitored progress and provided guidance and support where needed. In the end, our team was able to deliver the marketing strategy on time and within budget, and the product launch was a huge success. We exceeded our sales targets by 20% and received positive feedback from our customers and stakeholders. Looking back on this experience, I learned that effective communication, collaboration, and strategic planning are key to managing difficult situations in the workplace. I also learned the importance of staying focused and adaptable in the face of unexpected challenges. I'm confident that these skills and lessons will be valuable in any role that I take on in the future. What are your weaknesses? When answering this question, it's important to show self-awareness, honesty, and a willingness to improve. Here are some steps to follow. Choose a relevant weakness. Select a weakness that is not critical to the job you are applying for, but is still relevant and shows that you are aware of areas where you can improve. Be honest about your weakness and avoid trying to turn it into a strength. This will show that you are self-aware and open to feedback. Provide a solution. After sharing your weakness, provide a specific example of how you are actively working to improve in this area. Show progress if possible. Provide an example of how you have already made progress in addressing this weakness. Emphasize your strengths. End on a positive note by emphasizing your strengths and how they outweigh your weakness. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. One of my weaknesses is public speaking. While I understand the importance of clear communication and effective presentations in the workplace, I have always struggled with nervousness and anxiety when speaking in front of large groups. To address this weakness, I have been actively working on improving my public speaking skills. I have taken courses and workshops to learn new techniques for managing nervousness, and I have also sought out opportunities to practice speaking in front of small groups and in less formal settings. While it is still a challenge for me, I have seen significant improvement in my ability to communicate effectively and confidently in these situations. I think it's important to acknowledge our weaknesses and actively work to improve them, and I believe that my dedication to self-improvement is a strength that I can bring to any role. In fact, my strong communication, problem-solving, and teamwork skills have helped me to achieve success in my previous roles, and I am confident that I can continue to excel in a new role. What skills do you have that will help you succeed in this role? When answering this question, it's important to align your skills and experiences with the specific requirements of the job. Here are some steps to follow. Research the job. Review the job description and research the company to gain a better understanding of the specific skills and experiences that are required for the role. Identify your relevant skills. Identify the skills and experiences that you possess that are relevant to the job. Be specific and provide examples of how you have used these skills in previous roles or experiences. Emphasize your strengths. Focus on your strengths and how they align with the needs of the company and the role. Use examples to illustrate your strengths and how they will help you to succeed in the role. Be confident. Show confidence in your abilities and convey enthusiasm for the role. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. I believe that my skills and experiences make me well suited for this role. In particular, my strong analytical and problem-solving skills, as well as my experience working in a fast-paced environment, will enable me to thrive in this role. In my previous role as a business analyst, I was responsible for analyzing complex data sets and identifying opportunities for process improvements. I consistently demonstrated my ability to translate data into actionable insights, which resulted in cost savings and increased efficiency for the company. I am also skilled in project management and have experience leading cross-functional teams to deliver projects on time and within budget. In my previous role, I managed a team of 5 analysts and was responsible for overseeing the implementation of a new software system. I successfully navigated several challenges during the implementation process, including budget constraints and technical issues, and the project was completed on time and with minimal disruption to business operations. Overall, I am confident that my skills and experiences make me a strong fit for this role. I am excited about the opportunity to apply my skills and contribute to the success of the company. How do you handle conflicts with coworkers? When answering the question, it's important to demonstrate your ability to handle disagreements and maintain positive relationships with your colleagues. Here are some steps to follow. Emphasize your communication skills. One of the most important skills in conflict resolution is effective communication. Highlight your ability to communicate clearly and respectfully, while also being willing to listen to other perspectives. Provide an example of a time when you had a conflict with a coworker and how you resolved the issue. Be sure to explain the steps you took to address the situation and how you worked with your colleague to find a solution. Show your ability to be empathetic. Show your ability to put yourself in the shoes of your colleague and understand their perspective. Demonstrate that you are willing to compromise and find a solution that works for everyone involved. Highlight your professionalism. Emphasize that you understand the importance of maintaining a professional demeanor in the workplace, even during difficult situations. Explain how you would approach a conflict with a coworker in a calm and respectful manner. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. I believe that effective communication is key to resolving conflicts in the workplace. When I encounter a conflict with a coworker, I always try to approach the situation in a calm and respectful manner. I begin by listening to their perspective and trying to understand their point of view. For example, in a previous role, I had a disagreement with a coworker over the best approach for a project. I scheduled a meeting to discuss our different ideas and listened carefully to their concerns. After hearing their perspective, I proposed a compromise that incorporated both of our ideas. We were able to come to an agreement that satisfied both of us, and the project was a success. I also understand the importance of maintaining a professional demeanor in the workplace. Even during difficult situations, I always try to remain calm and respectful in my interactions with colleagues. I believe that this approach helps to foster positive relationships and maintain a productive work environment. Overall, I believe that effective communication, empathy, and professionalism are key to resolving conflicts in the workplace. Can you tell me about a time when you demonstrated leadership skills? When answering the question, it's important to choose an example that demonstrates your ability to lead and inspire others. Here are some steps to follow. Choose an appropriate example. Choose an example that is relevant to the position you are interviewing for. This could be a time when you led a project, mentored a colleague, or took on additional responsibilities. Describe the situation, explain the situation you faced and the challenges you had to overcome. Be specific and provide details about the context of the situation. Highlight your leadership skills. Explain how you demonstrated leadership skills in this situation. This could include things like setting clear goals and expectations, motivating others, making difficult decisions, and communicating effectively. Discuss the outcome. Explain the outcome of the situation and how your leadership skills contributed to its success. Highlight any lessons you learned from the experience. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. In my previous role, I was tasked with leading a team to complete a complex project. The project had a tight deadline and required collaboration from multiple teams across the organization. I knew that in order to succeed, I needed to effectively lead and motivate my team. To start, I set clear goals and expectations for the team. I held regular meetings to ensure everyone was on the same page and communicated openly with team members to address any concerns or issues that arose. I also made sure to acknowledge and reward team members who went above and beyond. During the project, we faced some unexpected challenges, including a change in project requirements and a tight deadline. I made some difficult decisions and was able to motivate my team to work together to find solutions. By maintaining a positive attitude and encouraging collaboration, we were able to complete the project ahead of schedule and to the satisfaction of our stakeholders. As a result of this experience, I learned the importance of effective communication, setting clear goals and expectations, and maintaining a positive attitude, even during difficult situations. I believe that these skills would allow me to be an effective leader in this position. What are your salary expectations? When answering the question, what are your salary expectations? It's important to be prepared and do your research beforehand. Here are some steps to follow. Research the industry standard. Research the salary range for the position you are applying for, taking into account your experience and qualifications. You can use online resources like Glassdoor or PayScale to get an idea of the industry standard. Consider your salary history. Think about your previous salary history and how it relates to the current position. If you're aiming for a higher salary, make sure you can justify it based on your skills and experience. Be open and flexible. It's important to be flexible and open to negotiation. You can mention that you are open to discussing salary and that you are looking for a fair and competitive offer. Provide a range. If you are asked to provide a specific number, you can give a range instead of a specific number. This allows for negotiation and shows that you are open to discussion. Make sure the range you provide is based on your research and reflects the industry standard. Here's an example of how you could structure your response. Based on my research and experience in the industry, I believe that the salary range for this position is between $X and $Y. However, I am open to discussing salary and would be willing to consider a fair and competitive offer. I understand that there may be other factors to consider, such as benefits, bonuses, and opportunities for growth, and I am open to discussing those as well. Ultimately, my main priority is to find a position that aligns with my skills and experience and provides opportunities for growth and development. Do you have any questions for us? When asked, "Do you have any questions for us?" it's important to have some questions prepared in advance to show your interest in the company and the position. Here are some tips to keep in mind when formulating your questions. Show that you've done your research Ask questions about the company's culture, values, and goals to show that you have done your research and are genuinely interested in the company. Ask about the role. Ask questions about the specific role you are applying for, such as what a typical day looks like, what your responsibilities will be, and what skills are required for success in the role. Clarify any doubts. If you have any doubts or concerns about the position or company, this is the time to ask for clarification. This shows that you are thoughtful and detail-oriented. Show interest in growth. Ask about opportunities for growth and advancement within the company. This shows that you are interested in building a long-term career with the company. Can you tell me more about the company culture and values? What are some of the biggest challenges I would face in this role? Can you describe a typical day in this position? What skills are necessary to succeed in this role? What opportunities are there for growth and advancement within the company? What is the timeline for the hiring process? Thank you for watching our video on top interview questions and how to answer them. We hope you found the information helpful and feel more confident in your next job interview. Remember to prepare in advance, practice your responses, and stay calm and confident during the interview. Good luck with your job search.